Hi, welcome you all, children of grade 8, for our today's English class. In our today's English class, we are going to see a grammar part from our workbook, chapter 1. The title of the grammar part is Articles. Children, to understand more about article, let's watch the detailed study of articles in a video by your teacher.
Hi children, how are you? And this session today we are going to start a new session that is from our grammar part, articles. We are going to see about the articles briefly and how to use it and the usage and with the examples we are going to see today. Okay, let's see the article. As I told you, articles are three articles are there in English: a, and the. Okay, let's see what is known as article. What is called as article? Article helps us to know whether a noun is specific or general. Okay, so article helps us to know whether a noun. What is like a noun? Noun means it's a name of a person, place, animal, bird, or thing. That is known as noun. So here article is mainly deals with the noun, whether it is specific or general. We are calling as specific or general. Okay, let's see about the types of article here. First, this article was divided in English. It was divided into two types. First type is definite article, and another one is indefinite article. So indefinite article, it comes under the. So indefinite article we are going to see the article the, and indefinite article is known as a and an. So indefinite article is known as a and definite article is the. So this is the two types of articles that we are going to see about. We must know about vowels and consonants. Before getting to the article session, we must know about very well about the vowels and consonants. There are 26 alphabet letters, that is A to Z. 26 alphabets are there in English. In that, 5 vowels are there. What are the 5 vowels? That are A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels are there in English. Then the remaining vowel letters are called consonants. What are the remaining letters? 21 consonants are there in English. What are the 21 consonants here? See here, these are the consonants. These are the 21 consonant children. Let me read out one by one. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. These are all known as consonants. So, in 26 alphabets, 5 are the vowel letters. That are A, E, I, O, U are called vowel letters. Then, remaining 21 letters are called consonants. So, here, that's all from the vowels and consonants. Are you clear about this, children? Now, we move to the usage of A. And the article A, that is indefinite article. So, okay, first rule, listen here, first rule, before a singular noun. So, article A must be used before a singular noun which begin with the consonant sound. So, as I told you, these are the consonant letters are there in English, but here consonant sounds. We should listen to the consonant sounds. So, first rule is before a singular noun which begin with the consonant sound. So, this is the first rule for the usage of article, indefinite article A. Then see the next rule. When we talk about nouns for the first time, so if we talk about the noun, that is the name of a person, place or a thing, when we talk in a passage for first time, we must use the article A, indefinite article A. So these are the two rules. Coming to the third rule is different. I will tell you afterwards. First we see the example here. See the first example, here cup, here fish, here hat. So listen carefully, children. So we have used the indefinite article here, and see the noun here, cup. It's a singular noun. It is not in a many. It is a one singular object thing we are talking about. So in the a noun and it starts with the vowel letter A and the sound also A. So next one, an elephant. Elephant, E is the vowel letter. So we have the words, the noun starts with the letter E vowel letter. Then an igloo, I is also a vowel letter. See to the last one, it is umbrella. So pronounce the word correctly, it is umbrella, as sound. So even though if it is a vowel letter, but it sounds different. In a vowel letter A, umbrella. So we have used the article an. So an umbrella. This is the third one. See to the third rule here. Before a noun which begins with a consonant, but even though if it starts with a consonant letter, apart from this A, E, I, O, U, when it starts with a consonant letter, but it starts with the initial sound of vowel. For this, we are going to see this example. See here, this example, and R. So H is a consonant letter. So as I told you, there are 21 consonants are there. H is a consonant letter, but when you pronounce the word, see the pronunciation at the beginning of the sound, you have to be clear. So and R, you have to pronounce it as R. So what sound is there? O sound is coming. R. So we have to use article and. So even though if the letter or noun that starts with a consonant letter, but it sounds in a vowel sound, it gives vowel sound, then we have to use the article and. Definite article and. Then see the next example. MLA. MLA. See here, the first letter is M. But it's a consonant letter, but we have to pronounce it as MLA. E sound. The sound, first beginning sound is E sound. MLA. So we have to use and before the noun MLA. That's all from this usage of article and children. Let's move on to the definite article D. We have completed indefinite article A and its usage. Rules we have seen with some examples. Okay. Now we are going to move on to the next article D. What type of article it is? Very good. It's a definite article. So now we are going to see the usage of definite article D. First see the first rule. When we talk about a particular noun, so definite article D must be used when we name of a particular person, place or thing, animal or bird. So here the next rule is when we talk about the noun that has already been spoken about. Bible. So the Bible. The particular holy book for Muslim, the Quran. Here I am telling about the newspapers. The Deccan Chronicle, the India, the Times of India, the Hindu, like that. If wherever if you use a particular specific unique thing, if you want to pinpoint, then you must use the definite article the. And in the second time, if you are continuing the noun again in the same passage, in that case you have to use the definite article the. So that's all from the usages of articles, that is A and D, and we have learned in this session about the consonants and vowels, how many alphabets are there, how many vowels are there, how many consonants are there, and how to use it, and the usage with examples we have seen in this session. Let's continue the video with the remaining thing.
Children, we have seen articles, types of articles, and also its rules one by one. Now, we are going to see some more examples of each article now. Now, articles A and D, or the three articles, are in English. First, let us see what are articles. Articles are a word that used before and modifies the noun. And the second thing, the article that functions as a adjectives. And articles that represents a specific and general things in a sentence. And the fourth one is articles. What are the articles are there in English? A, an, and the. Then move on to the types of articles. Here we have two types of articles are there. One is definite article, another one is indefinite article. Article D, definite article, that shows the uniqueness or specific thing of a noun. Here in indefinite article, A and an shows the general thing. For an example, suppose there is a group of apples in front of you and you have given a choice to eat one of them. If you want to eat any one from it, then what will you say? You will say, I want to eat an apple from the group of apple. Now, suppose you want to eat a specific apple from a group of apple. Take the first one. What will you say? You will say, I want to eat the apple which is at the first position from the group of apple. Children, notice here that how we use the for pointing out the specific apple and an for generalizing apple. As we saw before, where we have to use article A or an. There are 26 alphabet letters are there in English. In that, 5 are the vowels, A, E, I, O, U. And 21 consonants are there. Remaining all letters, apart from the vowel, they are all consonants. So vowels, when we use vowel sound, we have to use article an. When we use consonant sounds, we have to use article a. Here, examples for article an with the vowel sound. Here, look at the words given there as an example. An ant, ant, ant. A is a vowel letter. So we are using article an. Then enemy, an enemy. Enemy, E starts with a vowel letter and vowel sound. Then an ice cream. I is a vowel letter and vowel sound. So an, vowel sound. So an orange. An orange. O is a vowel letter and starts with a vowel sound. An umbrella. Even though the word umbrella starts with a vowel letter, but it sounds in a vowel sound. That is umbrella, a sound, a sound is there. So we have to use article an. Look at the last example, an are. Why we have used article an here? The word letter, first letter starts with a consonant letter, H, but it sounds. How it sounds while you pronouncing R. So O sound is there, so we have to use article an. When it sounds with the vowel sound, we have to use article an in front of noun.
Next, move on to the next indefinite article and with the examples. See here, a boy. Here, singular noun, a woman, a horse, a book. Look at the next example that was highlighted there. A European. Pronounce it, it should be pronounced as European. European. So, yo sound is there. And university. A university. A 1 rupee. It is not 1 rupee. A 1 rupee. Ver sound. 1 rupee note. It's all from the examples of indefinite article a and an. The article the is used when we talk about the same noun for the second time. That is about the particular thing. For an example, look at the sentence. That is a stall. There is an umbrella on the stall. In this sentence, all the indefinite article a and an and definite article the is used. So first, this is a stall. First, in the beginning, it was a singular noun and first it was used for the first time. So we have used. That is indefinite article. Next, an umbrella. Umbrella, an article an we have used. That is indefinite article. Next, come to the next one. A stall. Already we have used indefinite article a. Then again we have used the same noun in the sentence. So we have used definite article the. So it is the stall. The next important thing and the rule of using the definite article the. Here, the definite article the must be used in front of the superlative degrees. If the adjective comes before a noun, because we are talking about one thing or a one group in the superlative degree. See here the example. In the example given below, only one dog is the most in terms of size out of all the other dogs. So see here, noun, my dog, is the verb, definite article the. Superlative adjective, that is biggest. And the last one, all the other dogs. So the example is, my dog is the biggest dog of all the other dogs. So here we are comparing only one dog. So children, the definite article must be used in front of the superlative adjective in the superlative degree.
Children, let's have a sum up of the grammar topic articles now. There are totally 3 articles in English. They are a, an, and the. Children, now let's see the kinds of articles in English. Look at here, kinds of articles. In English language, there are totally 3 articles are there. As I told you, a, an, and the. These 3 articles are divided into 2 types. That is, definite article and indefinite article. The definite article the is used to refer any particular person, place or thing. Whereas in indefinite article there are a and an that does not refers to a particular noun. So definite article the used to refer any particular person, place or thing. The second type, indefinite article a and an, does not refer to any particular noun. So these are the 2 kinds of articles which we are using in our English language. First, let's know about what are articles. What is meant by articles? Articles are used to indicate whether or not we expect our listener to know which thing or people we are referring to. That is known as article, children. So articles are used to indicate whether or not we are expecting our listener to know which thing or people or place we are referring to. So this is a way article is used and helps to make the listener understand and to know about what they are referring to Then article help to indicate particular people or people or thing in general. So articles help to indicate particular people or things or people in general. So that is the way articles are used and helps to understand the thing which the person or the listener is referring to. Now let's see how it is used, how the articles, that is definite article and indefinite article, is used. Look at the image carefully, children. A and the are the articles. A and an is the indefinite article. The is the definite article. Look at the usage here. Indefinite article a and an are used for objects that are not specific or one of several things of a similar type. Look at the example here. I need a phone. Here we are not mentioning the particular thing. In general, it is given as I need a phone. So, a and an indefinite article are used for objects that are all not specific. That means all the things will be mentioned in general. And also, a and an or the indefinite articles are used in the first time when we introduce an object. So, a and an indefinite article are used in the first time when we introduce an object for the first time in a paragraph. For example, I saw a movie last night. So, the first thing, the indefinite article a and an is used to refer the objects in general. And the next thing, the article a and an indefinite articles are used in the first time when we introduce an object. Moving on to the definite article the. So the definite article the is used for specific object. So the definite article the is used to refer a specific objects or objects that both the speaker and listener know. For example, look at the example here. Can you give me the books on the table? So we are referring the specific object, that is the book, which was on the specific object on the table. So the example here it is, can you give me the books on the table? So we are specifically telling the book what the speaker and listener wants on the specific table. So that is known as definite article the, children. So this is the way we have to use the definite article the. Look at the another example and the usage of definite article the here. The definite article is used when we mention the object again in the sentence. So again when we repeatedly telling about the same object for the next time, for the second time. First time we need to use the indefinite article a, and second time when we use the same object in a sentence, definitely we need to go for the definite article the in the sentence to mention the same object again in the second time. Look at the example here. The movie is based on a real life incident. The movie is based on a real life incident. So the movie is the specific object we are mentioning. That is the movie, particular movie. So the movie is based on a real life incident. So here in such a case we need to use the definite article the. So here few definitions and the examples. So the definite article the is used when a singular noun is used to represent a class or group of animals. So The definite article the is used in front of the singular nouns. So look at the example here. The fox is a clever animal. Here we are mentioning the particular animal, the fox, and it is also in a singular noun. So the definite article must be used only with the singular nouns. It should not be used with the plural form of nouns. And also it is used with the name of the river, seas, oceans, group of islands and mountain ranges, etc. So see the example here. The Atlantic, the Himalaya, the Bible, the Indian Ocean. So to mention the name of the rivers, seas, ocean, group of islands, mountains, ranges, etc., we need to use the definite article the. And also, the definite article the must be used in front of the superlative degrees. For example, the Earth is the largest planet in the solar system. So, largest Earth is the Earth is the name of the planet, as well as we are using the superlative degree largest. So the must be used in front of the superlative degrees. So the definite article the must be used to mention the particular person, place, thing or animal, and also the definite article the is used when a singular noun is used. And also along with that, the definite article the is used in front of the name of river, ocean, place, monuments, book, group of islands, mountain ranges, and famous books, etc. And also, it must be used in front of the superlative degrees. The definite article must be used in front of the superlative degrees, children. So these are the usages and the rules to use the definite article the in a sentence. Now let's see and move on to the indefinite article a and an and its usage. A is used before a word beginning with a consonant sound. It is used with a word which gives the voice of consonants. That means A must be used before the beginning of the consonant letters. So vowels are A, E, I, O, U or the vowels. Remaining letters are consonants. The remaining alphabets are the consonants. So A is used before a word beginning with a consonant sound. It is used with a word which gives the voice of consonant. So when a word starts with the consonant or consonant sound, we have to use indefinite article a. And also the indefinite article a represents the general things or general objects. So a is used to represent not specific but general objects. So indefinite article a is used before the beginning of the consonant sound words, and it must be used to express the general objects. The examples are a girl, a horse, a useful book. Moving on to the another indefinite article an. An is used before a word beginning with a vowel sound. So an is used before a word beginning with the vowel sound and also beginning of the vowel letter. So an is an indefinite article is used before the beginning with the vowel sound and the vowel letter. For example, an egg, an orange, an hour, an honest man, etc. So now we sum up the content and the grammar part article and its kinds with some examples, children. Children, now let's discuss our worksheet number 1 from our grammar chapter, articles. So children, now I'm going to explain the worksheet number 1 from the article in our grammar part. Listen to it carefully and understand the things. You have to find out the answers for the Romans, which I'm going to explain now, and send your answers in the group. So this is what your assignment, children. So do the assignment and send your answers for the worksheet in the teachment or in the group. Let's move on to the worksheet number 1 from our grammar part, articles. Children, look at the first worksheet number 1, articles. Look at the first Roman. Identify the articles and write. So see the first question, children. She is a radio jockey. So you need to find out the article from this sentence. So which is the article here? Which one is the article? She is a. A is the article. So you need to find out and you have to write the article in the given blank. So likewise, you need to write all the answers for the remaining questions. So this is what the first Roman you have. Moving on to the second Roman. Look at the second Roman here. Fill in the blanks with suitable articles. So look at the first question here. There is dash time for work and dash time for play, said Dr. Dolittle. So what will be the answer, children? There is a time for work and a time for play. So that is the answer for the first one. Likewise, you have to find out the articles for the remaining sentence. So that is your Roman number 2. Let's move on to the Roman number 3. So look at the third Roman here, children. Rewrite the story, inserting the articles a, an, or the wherever necessary. So the story title is Missing Shoe. Look at the paragraph here. They have given a paragraph. In between, the articles are missed. You need to insert the articles a and the in the proper place to make the sentence meaningful. So this is the third Roman, children. For example, look at the first line. Last night I met a beautiful fairy in my dream. So I met a, in between meet and beautiful, we need to insert article, that is indefinite article, a. Beautiful fairy in my dream. Likewise, you need to insert the articles wherever is necessary, children. Few instructions for you, children, to write the worksheet, how it should be done. I'm going to send you the worksheet. You have to write neatly in your classwork. At the back of your classwork, write worksheet number 1, title. Write the question, Roman first. Write the question. Write the answer in the blanks. As it is how it was given in the worksheet, you need to write with question and answer. And draw lines. Underline the headings. After each Roman, draw lines. Write date. Write neatly in your classwork at the back of your classwork, and it should be submitted through teachment or in the group. Send your assignments properly. Write neatly. If you have any other further queries or doubts, you can call me and ask me. You can clear your doubts with me, children. So let me conclude with this, children. I thought you would have understood what is meant by article, what is meant by definite and indefinite article, and its usage, rules, and where it must be applied in the sentences. So send your worksheets Do it neatly. That's all from the grammar part. Worksheet number 1, article.